there's no camera anymore. Oh, it started rolling. We're good.
Whatever, let's start.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the Alan and Justin podcast.
A lazy yet successful production.
Hello, Justin.
Hello, Alan.
I hate that intro, but we're going to roll with it.
Hello, Dr. Lord Alan.
I just hate saying names.
Yeah, I do too. It feels weird. Like if I'm talking to the parents, like half the time
Parents? You mean parentals?
when I'm talking to the parentals, half the time if like I'm referring to you and like we're talking about something, I'm like, oh, how do I say this?
I know.
I don't want to say Alan. That's not correct.
It feels weird.
My husband.
Also, if you notice, we only have half of a tea left because we stopped recording because I was in a horrible mental state thanks to a beige dress that I was wearing that I think it's the color.
I think it is the color because the design itself is
I like
fine.
the design, but if it was black, I wouldn't have a problem. But it made me feel like my chin was huge. It looked like I had 15 chins, and all I wanted to I just wanted to off myself. As someone who's done it 2 or 3 times, yeah, I know what it's like. But
Ouch.
yeah, what you wear, it's all about what you wear.
Yeah, has a major impact on your level of comfort.
Yeah, because now I'm fine. And I'm just in a random t-shirt and all comfy again.
It's kind of like house cleanliness, like clean house, happy house.
If you like what you're wearing, you'll be able to record a award-winning podcast.
Cheers. Sure.
But yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, what have we been up to the past week?
Not much. It was Thanksgiving week. We didn't really do much. We had corn casserole.
So good.
You were sick. You're going to be probably like this next week.
I hope not, but I'm
get
still kind of like
a slight
this.
cough every probably 6 hours, and I just roll with it.
Yeah, everyone around me was getting sick for a week, and I was just like, haha, I'm patient 0. I'm fine in this situation.
Yeah, I'm
No.
I think 99% of my issue was literally just allergies.
Yeah.
Because it started snowing, and it started getting colder and everything else, and suddenly all of my allergies went away, and I was getting better, but that's because I didn't have a sickness to begin with.
I might have been sick, actually.
You might have been sick.
Yeah.
Well, no, because we had the exact same symptoms. It's just yours were a little farther on than mine.
Yeah, and I definitely had an ear infection or something going on, right?
No.
Or no? Okay.
So, big little baby number 1.
Oh my gosh.
Any little thing, like nose issue, anything else is the end of the world, so...
It's because, I haven't gotten, sick like that in a while, so, whenever I do get sick like that, it, hits 50 times harder.
Yeah, it's like how I am with headaches.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never get headaches. But I've said I've never get headaches, and that's why it's so bad, for about the last 6 years. So, I get headaches.
Didn't you literally have a headache last night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. I was
That one
laying
doesn't
the
count,
wrong way, and, my, what is it? Artery?
I feel like it's called vagal or something like that.
Your
Vestivagal.
vagus?
Your Vegas.
That's not it.
Your Vegas
But
artery.
that artery on the side, my coronary, was kinked a little bit after I laid down in bed. So I immediately, my head started throbbing and everything else, and then all I did was sit up and it was fine. So I knew what the problem was, and that's not a headache.
No. That was a weird one-off kind of thing.
Yeah. Talking about what were we watching in bed last night?
Dr. Hoomst.
Dr. Hoomst?
Oh my God.
With David Tennant and Catherine Tate.
I missed them so much.
I know. It was exciting. That was one of those things that I seen it was coming out and I was like, oh, this looks good. And then yesterday morning?
Yeah.
We were like, oh my God, wait a second. It came out and we watched it last night.
It was very good.
So good. It's one of the rare things that both of us watched it without our computers open. No, nothing. We're just watching it, eyes on the screen. And also, we didn't know anything that was going to happen. Or at least I didn't.
I didn't know anything that was going to happen. I did look it up after the fact, though, and as it turns out, if you, did any background research into Doctor Who beforehand or even like typed in the name of the episode, immediately obvious what was going to happen. Whole plot ruined.
Yeah.
Which, thankfully, I didn't do that before the episode.
Yeah, don't do that with any Doctor Who thing, because that's how it always is.
Yeah, they have such a long history of stories to draw from that they tend to readapt and revamp different things.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. It's like a nostalgia thing, so they always bring it back.
Yeah.
But yeah, Catherine Tate, just as incredible in this episode. David Tennant, just as amazing. Like, so good.
Yeah, even the new actress, Yasmin Finley, the one that played Rose Noble, so good. That might be the wrong name.
I don't know their names.
Yeah.
But yeah, Donna Noble and what's his name?
David Tennant. No, Doctor Who.
Her husband.
Oh, something Temple. I don't remember
I
his
have
name.
no idea.
Mr. Temple.
No, it's like, it starts with an R.
Rory.
Rory!
Wasn't that?
No,
that was Amy's.
That's Amy Pond. But yeah, they have a trans daughter named Rose, and
So
she
great.
picked her own name, and like, no spoilers. But yeah,
She's great.
I thought that was fascinating.
She's
I
so
loved
great.
how they tied everything into this episode, and I don't know. I'm just so happy that those two are back. I don't know how long they're gonna be back.
At least until the end of the year.
It better be.
There's
At least
some-
until a Christmas episode.
Yeah, there's some speculation they might keep going, or at least like one of them might stick around, but I don't know how true it is.
I think for both of their careers, well, David Tennant doesn't have to worry about neither of them really do, but it would be a dumb career move to be like, no, I don't want to continue this.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, that is the number one place that both of them is known for,
Yeah.
is Doctor Who. Just keep amping up your career with that. I think from a career standpoint and a PR standpoint, I think that would be incredible.
There is technically supposed to be like a 15th Doctor or something who was originally hired to like be Doctor Who after I can't remember her name, but the female Doctor,
The one that failed miserably,
Jodie Whittaker.
Jodie Whittaker.
Yeah, and she was like, she's fine like as an actress. It's just that the series itself had some writing problems.
Yeah, because
But-
the whole entire series of Doctor Who is not meant for women.
Possibly, yeah.
That's it. It's writing and all of that stuff. It's still a very stereotypical world. So, it's not meant for that.
No.
So, and also as you see how Doctor Who went like, oh, amazing, best BBC production ever, and then all of a sudden they really started getting all socially acceptable and
And it's funny because this episode was still like veering a little bit into that, but
it
it was
got a
still
little cringy,
good.
but it was also funny.
Yeah, like they
Every time that they did something like that, I just took it as comedy instead of them like making like a social point of it, and it actually was like hysterical to me.
they rode like the perfect line for that.
My favorite part was like something like, did you just assume their pronouns? And I
Yeah.
was like, oh boy.
That was actually hilarious though.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh my god. Like it's less the scene in Avengers where all of the female superheroes are standing around in a circle and they wait for the audience to applaud, and like more like just normal life stuff. Which is how that stuff
Basically
should
not
feel.
ridiculously American humor.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. It was very, I don't know.
It was very
I
good.
loved it so much, and I'm so excited for next week's episode. Oh, and then this morning we watched Strictly Come Dancing.
So good.
You've never watched it. I've only ever watched an episode here and there because Diane Buswell's on there, who's my friend's fiance.
Yeah.
Not fiance, girlfriend. Let's just say
Affiance.
girlfriend.
Girlfriend.
So that's fun. And I don't know. Can we talk about Strictly Come Dancing has an episode for all of the things, and then another episode the next night that's specifically for going over the results.
Yeah.
That would never fly in the United States.
American Idol literally did that
What? What are you talking
for
about?
years. Like they would have an episode show and they'd have a results show. America's Got Talent also did that. They'd have an episode show and then a results show.
Is that when American Idol was dying?
Yeah.
Because I stopped watching after like season 3, and they did not have that season 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, there actually was a season of America's Got Talent where they didn't do that, and that was maybe the best season. But still.
I don't ever remember watching America's Got Talent. I only ever watched the YouTube compilations of the bad things.
There are a lot of bad things, but it's like, it was a pretty good show, honestly.
But yeah, it's like, I don't know. I love watching BBC productions. They're always so good.
It just feels like there's more energy and effort put into everything. Stuff also takes way longer to come out than it does for US television.
Because
but
there's so much that goes into each episode.
Yeah.
They don't cut corners.
Like, the quality is very much there. There's only, like, I don't really think there's that many American TV shows I even watch anymore. The only one that I watch clips from occasionally is, like, Rick and Morty or something like that. But,
See,
like,
in all of those animated ones, I used to be into those. And then probably somewhere around, like, 2016, my brain, like, was just like, no.
yeah,
I'm done with this. I like watching a clip here or there from, like, Family Guy, and that's it.
Those are funny. I still enjoy watching a lot of those, but, like, my attention span's not there anymore. Except for Doctor Who. Because it's so good, I can keep watching for an hour.
You never know what's going to happen. And, like, oh, it's so good. And I think that was my problem, like, rewatching Doctor Who with you, because you haven't seen a lot of them, is I already knew everything that was going to happen.
I kind of want to rewatch some of the David Tennant, like,
Those are
Catherine
so
Tate episodes. I also felt like we skipped around a lot because there are some in there that are just like, eh.
We watched all
But a lot of them are really good.
David Tennant, Catherine Tate ones.
We skipped through a bunch.
Did we?
Yeah. It wasn't as much as we skipped through with, like, the earlier David Tennant seasons, but
Earlier David Tennant?
yeah, before Catherine Tate. He had, like, 2 other people traveling with him.
Did he?
Yeah. We skipped an entire season of that. Like, we watched, like, 10 minutes of... Oh, the episode where the Weeping Angels first appear. That was the one episode we watched from one of those
Matt
people's...
Smith?
No, that was still David Tennant.
Let me see. Give me your phone.
Still...
But yeah. Oh.
I do think David... I do think David Tennant is the best Doctor, and Matt Smith can be a close second.
Yeah.
It depends on the day, though, honestly. I keep fluctuating back and forth.
Let's see. There was... Oh, Amy Pond.
Well...
Was that Matt Smith?
No, that was Matt Smith. Yeah. We kind of stopped watching during the whole Peter Capaldi era. Like, not that he's a bad actor, but just, like, it was harder to get into.
Yeah.
It got a lot more, like... I don't know. It got a lot more serious. And it felt less whimsical and fun. And that made it harder to watch. And then, like, I haven't seen any of the Jodie Whittaker.
Oh, it was just Rose Tyler and Donna Noble.
I swear, I thought there was someone else.
No.
Oh.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Good time.
Good show. Very, very good show. And we should keep watching BBC stuff. It's just
Well, of course
amazing.
we're going to continue watching BBC stuff.
American television cannot even hang.
No, and now that I figured out how to, like, put BBC and everything on all of our Apple TVs,
Yeah.
like, fabulous. Absolutely fabulous.
We were watching Luther for a while until it got to the season finale, and then the whole show got ruined.
Yep. Still not as bad as The Lost Symbol, Discovery Plus.
We don't talk about that one.
That was the best show up until the last episode, and that turned into the absolute worst writing I've ever seen in my life, where the entire ending of that show completely went against every episode.
You know how, like, in a lot of those Dan Brown series, like, there's the Inferno, there's the Angel one, I can't remember the name of it. I can't remember the name of it. What's that one called?
You don't know the name.
I know Da Vinci Code, I know the Inferno, I'm forgetting the third one.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Da Vinci Code.
Do you know what the third one was called? I can't remember it. But, like...
Oh, Angels and Demons.
Angels and Demons. But, like, all of those, like, there's a little bit of, like, the magical and there's a little bit of a real. Mm-hmm. And they, like, strike a balance between it, and it's really cool and it's great.
Yeah.
This one, it's, like, it turned out to be a Scooby-Doo hoax. Basically. Like, it was, like...
but no, it didn't.
Oh, it was all real.
What do you mean?
Like, with the Lost Symbol, it was like, oh, there was no magic.
Yeah, which didn't make sense. Because that's like... Oh my god, that would be like doing the Da Vinci Code. And at the end, yeah, no, it was Tom Hanks the entire time.
Except there was, like magic. Like, the villain literally had superpowers. And at the end, they were just like, there's no such thing as magic.
it makes no sense whatsoever. It's a shock that it didn't get greenlit for a second season. Like, I
Yeah.
remember there were so many people that loved that show, and then they watched the last episode, and their ratings tanked.
It was really bad. Which, like,
It was like they purposely did it.
I mean, that was like what the Lost Symbol book actually did. Also,
Well, guess what?
But-
This is for TV.
yeah,
You switch that up because you need to monetize that and make that available to open up into a whole new category of things like movies and another season.
yeah, and it sucks too because Dan Brown's movies are really.
Yeah.
They're
I'm going to
really
be
good.
honest, I forgot that it was a Dan Brown thing, and I just thought it was funny that you were bringing up Dan Brown stuff.
Oh really? Mm-hmm. Oh shoot.
Didn't even know.
All three of those movies, though, Angels and Demons, Inferno, Da Vinci Code, they're all amazing.
Yeah.
Though I think I might actually like Da Vinci Code the least of all three of them, even though they're all really good.
Judging that I don't remember what Inferno is about, I'm going to go with I like Angels and Demons the best, and then the Da Vinci Code, and then Inferno.
Inferno did have that really cool like guy who worked for like that stunt agency type of thing,
Stunt agency?
or he would like make like crime scenes, or I'm not explaining this well.
No, you're not.
No, but it was very good.
Oh, the guy on the boat?
Yeah,
A fixer?
yeah.
That's a fixer.
Oops.
Yeah. Those exist in real life, just so everyone is aware. They're just not normally on boats.
Fun.
It's a lot more of a mundane job than you think.
Yeah.
But it is one of those people, like, there's someone really high up, and you don't just have, like, 10 people under you. You have, like, 20,000 people under you, because think you need to be all over the world at all times.
Ouch.
Is that correct? I always think that's crazy.
That's weird to think about.
I know a few fixers. But, yeah. It's always fun.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. It's been a very chill week though.
It's been nice. You've been playing a lot of Slime Rancher.
And Animal Crossing and like.
I've been trying to figure out my life. That's really fun.
How's that going?
Not well.
Oh.
I just need new clothes. End of story. I just need more clothes.
That's the whole story. It's just like that's all it is.
So, working on that.
Yeah. We need to fix our diets a little bit because we're like stuck in like maintenance mode despite being hungry.
It's I
weird.
go to bed hungry and starving every night. And it is so infuriating.
Yeah.
Because it's like, okay, it turns into a point where nothing's open, but even if things were open, I can't eat any of it anyways because it's such trash. And then it's like, okay, I'm also not craving any produce or vegetables.
So
Is there like a vegan, gluten-free, calorie-free, sugar-free cheeseburger? Because I really want that right now.
I mean, we have veggie burgers, but those are
No,
not
that's
the-
not a burger.
those
That's
are-
just
no.
the smell of those cooking make me sick.
Yeah, the Whole Foods veggie burgers are actually a little weird. Gotta be
You
honest.
like them.
I do like them, but I'm willing to admit they're weird.
I think they're disgusting.
Like, I don't know, maybe we'll like go to work again for like snacks or stuff like that.
I
'Cause
made
they have a
the
good
point I'm
selection.
not going today.
Okay. Yeah, and we're probably just gonna go for the usual like tofu taco ordeal.
I don't know what we're gonna do.
Or, oh no, we have the couscous things I keep forgetting about.
I don't know how to make those.
Oh, but we've done it before, I think.
No,
I
we
don't
haven't. We never have.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have
That
faith
was
in
the
us to
bonza
make
ones we made.
couscous. And I hated making those bonza rice things. Because they're good, but they're so easy to mess up because they're like, oh yeah, break out your mesh strainer,
Which everyone has.
which apparently everyone has. No, they don't. Nobody has that. And it overcooks in a fraction of like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Infuriating.
Yeah, it's been interesting, and we're getting really excited for the vacation. I mean, the couple of days off we had around Thanksgiving were the longest vacation I've had in like
I
it
was going
feels
to say,
like months.
today's the last day of that vacation.
It was pretty great.
And then when's next vacation? Is it vacation?
Christmas and then
Christmas
vacation.
Day.
Yeah, Christmas Day and then vacation.
And then, yeah, vacation, which is like
3 weeks.
end of January, early February. Yeah. So, fun times.
Yeah, we're still going to be podcasting and putting up vlogs during all that.
Yeah,
I
the
think.
fun part is with all this, so even like from like different apartments and places that we're renting, all we need is the phone and these DJI things, and that's it. We technically don't need that screen.
Technically, no.
It
is
just
nice
makes
to have.
it just makes it easier, but also for traveling,
That's
we
not
could
fitting.
just pop that in front of a mirror.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a... Yeah, I forgot about this entirely. We swapped computers.
Oh, yeah. Well, no. I still have
Kind
my
of.
MacBook Pro.
Yeah.
You took my iPad Pro because I never touched it. And then I took your MacBook Air,
Yeah.
first generation of M1. And that's not what I use for, like, that's my upstairs MacBook, and my downstairs MacBook is my Pro.
Yep.
We're relatable.
Oh my god. The iPad's just my work computer at this point because, like, I needed something that could do remoting and something that had a touch screen, and it just worked very well
Yeah.
for those needs. Also, I've been doing a lot more creative writing recently on that thing, which has been a lot of fun.
Yeah, the iPad's so good for the creative writing and stuff. So,
Yeah.
yeah, you've been having fun with that.
I have a book I wrote on the shelf behind us. It's just a scratch, available on Amazon.
Right
Somewhere
there.
out of camera. Oh, yeah, it is there.
I know
forget it's
exactly
mirrored.
where it is. But, yeah. I don't know.
It's kind of like, I don't know. It's kind of been a weird Thanksgiving, too, just because, like, I feel like it's gone into Christmas mode so quickly. Like, there's literally snow outside of our window that you cannot see that is behind our Sony ZV-1 that is recording this.
Yes.
Um,
And then
sponsored by Sony.
Sponsored by Sony and DJI.
And Oral-B. And Spotify. Is there someone else sponsoring us?
I don't know.
I think that's all right. No. I swear I felt like we had somebody. DJI. We said DJI, right?
DJI,
Oral-B.
Oral-B,
Sony. What are you pointing at?
the battery.
Oh, shoot.
Is this a sponsor?
Are we sponsored by Anchor?
Are we sponsored by Anchor?
Was this a sponsorship thing, or did we just buy this?
No, remember, we didn't pay for it.
No. Or was that, like, linked to... Maybe that was part of one of the other sponsorships. Either way, Anchor's great. Use their products. It doesn't matter. Oh, my gosh. And then that happened this week. I completely forgot about that.
What? I already forgot about this.
Oh, how don't I remember the name of the company? Right. Casetify DBrands.
Oh my gosh. So Casetify, so this was back in May, got caught stealing all of Jerry Rig Everything's DBrand collaboration and basically selling it as their own. But they used all of these images that had Easter eggs in them everywhere and then were just selling them. This is easily a $250 million lawsuit.
The part that gets better is in the process of doing this, they got caught also stealing images from iFixit and other companies.
Yeah, I'm watching the volume thing, and you gotta tone it down.
I'm getting overly excited.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, they were completely. They stole stuff from iFixit. They stole stuff from a bunch of other creators. Yeah, Casetify stole from DBrand. I forgot who else it was.
I forget the other ones.
The main two were iFixit and DBrand.
Now I think they're both suing.
They're suing together.
They should.
Because iFixit's big, but like they're not as big as DBrand, so they're just being added onto the lawsuit.
Yeah.
And I know Zach from Jerry Rig Everything is trying to get people, like other people who have like definitive proof and all this other stuff, to also join in on this. That way, this lawsuit could have hundreds of people in it.
So it could actually become a class action. What? No, that's not how class
That's
action
not how
lawsuits work.
class action lawsuits work.
But, you know, it could still become a very big thing.
But
And
yeah.
it should. Yeah, I'm very mellow today. I don't know why.
I know, this might be a shorter podcast today, so instead of half an hour, it might be like 25 minutes. So.
Yeah. Anyways, words.
Thank you for listening and watching to our podcast today.
Remember to like, comment, subscribe.
Wherever you're listening to this, please review us, especially on Apple Podcasts, because that helps a lot. And we'll see you next time.
Yeah, we'll see you all on the next episode. We can talk about more Doctor Who things and other life stuff.
Bye.
Bye.
We were rambling, and I didn't want to continue rambling, so I ended it.
What?
Bye.